all partake in the pagan holidays. Oh, let's get this party started. Well, let's just get it started. Because you got to know that today's his favorite holiday. Good old Satan Claus. Where the church teaches you to lie to your kids. Now, how's that for a reality check? So how can you have a Christian holiday where the basis is a lie to children? The basis is to teach parents to lie to their children. That sounds like a Christian thing to do, don't it? I mean, it's reasonable. Oh, hell. And when you lay these questions to the church, oh, well, little white lie don't hurt. You know? But does it? A lot of things that hurt. One thing I can promise you. Children may not always remember that you lied to them, if you ever did. They'll always remember that you didn't. You know? So, again, I ask, how can you have a Christian holiday that the basis is to lie to children? It's all perpetrated in a lie. You know? Every bit of it. People get mad at me, I don't, you know. I tell them, they tell me Merry Christmas, and I tell them to be blessed. I don't, you know, don't make sense. Didn't make sense to me way back when. Don't make sense to me now. Never made sense to me to lie to my kids or anybody else's. So, I ask again. Where's Jesus in my life? Lie on background. It's his birthday, which ain't true. He was born somewhere closer along to Easter, early spring in Bethlehem. The same place that under the old law that the lambs were born that were used for the sacrifice to cleanse those under the law. So all hell the lie, lying to your kids, making up some bullshit Santa Claus, preaching it from a pulpit like it's fact. And the fact is, it's a pagan holiday that celebrates darkness overtaking light. Because tonight is going to be the longest night. The longest amount of darkness. More darkness than light. That's what the night is. That's what it all celebrates. I appease a few, very few in it. Cut, whatever. When they say it, the closest you'll catch me saying Merry Christmas. What's up, Brandon Mitchell? Is you too. Like I said, I appreciate the sentiment, but you know, when you look at the spirit of what they call Christmas, I remember back in the 83, 85, somewhere along in there, Cabbage Patch Kids. Christmas was so important, Christ was there so big that hundreds of people got killed over a fucking Cabbage Patch Kid that they lied to their kids about and told them Santa Claus was bringing it. So, again, I posed the question, where is Christ in the lie? You know, the church says lying is wrong, but they get up and do it from the pulpit and tell kids that Santa Claus is real. Some churches even have Santa Claus come into them to appease the masses instead of telling them the truth. Some of it starts in Jeremiah. Some of it, I believe, is in Deuteronomy. It tells you not to bring the tree of cedar, adorn it. Well, if Santa Claus was real, you might have a chance. But I get you. If you have a festive holiday, whatever, you know, but no Merry Christmas here. And it ain't to be a dick, you know, but it's just my belief. And, you know, I try to live in the, what they try to say the spirit of Christmas is on a daily basis. But not what is portrayed by people. I mean, people get rude. They get in a hurry. They get selfish. And some of them will fight you over a goddamn kid's toy. Kill you over one. I mean, it just ain't something I'm about. You know, and I even questioned it as a kid. And gained some knowledge. My mother gained some knowledge. My family gained some knowledge. And when I was about 9 years old, we quit celebrating Christmas. And I mean, how much sense does it make? I mean, it's a commercial fucking holiday. They've lied to you to get you to spend money in what is typically the slowest time of year in the economy. Because used to, the economy really revolved on farming and harvest and the seasons, the 13 months. You know, then the commercialization of it, the secularization of it. You know, it's all about money now. It's all about the bottom line for the corporate retail. That's all it's about. That's the only reason it's still there. Well, that and you know, people in churches and the church itself has lied about it for so damn long. But, you know, it's hard to say face and yes at the same time, if you catch my drift. And they doubled down and all of that. But the church accepted Christmas because it was the winter festival, the winter solstice, the pagan holiday. Do some research. Do just a little bit of research. And, there's people sitting in church today. Oh, I'm such a good Christian, sitting here on the day Jesus was born, telling lies to little kids about Santa Claus, participating in greed and everything. But the funny thing is, when you point all this out to churches and Christians, well, I got kids and grandkids, and, you tell them that. Well, I've told the whole churches, because that's one of many reasons I will not participate. The church has lied, manipulated, and even today, you got to tithe, give to the church, give to the Lord. And the Lord tells you, he's a homeless guy on the street. I'll become all things to all people that they might know me. But you'll turn your nose up at them and tell them, get a job, bum. And some of that fits on a rare occasion. But most of the time it don't. It's just out of greed. It's out of judgment. It's out of lack of compassion for your fellow man. And it's also out of brainwashing. Because the church and the government's good at it. And see, I know my maker. And there's people look down, well, you need to be in church. Nah, I don't think so. Because Jesus ain't there. God ain't there 90% of the time. And if he is, he's hanging his head going, I can't believe they're lying like that. But all these preachers standing in the pulpit, and this one right now, I give this up. They all take on a responsibility and an accountability for any and everybody that they leave astray. That they, whether it's through Santa Claus or, ignorant, you stand up there and holler to his back, and claiming you're ordained by God, which we all are. We just take it. And that you're the teacher and the shepherd of the flock and all that. Nah, none of that. None of that. But, when you mislead people, you take on credit for their sin. It's a weird concept, but that's what the good book says. And a lot of people tell me, cowboy this, you can't act this way, you can't do that, that ain't, Well, let me tell you something. Jesus got pissed off and overturned and whooped some ass in the temple with the money exchangers. They call them money exchangers. What they was fucking bankers stealing from people. And just like a preacher in the church going to give me your money. All in the name of the Lord. And like I said, this is all, ain't me saying it. It's what's in the book. Some of it I am saying it, but, so all hail Satan Claus, right? And the great tree of cedar adorned in lights, the great idol. Worship that Christmas tree. Worship Santa Claus. Because that's what they got you doing. That's a lie you've been told, the lie you've been sold, and the lie that you refuse to see. So, and like I said, I don't claim to know that day Christ was born. But I know it wasn't on the darkest night of the year. The celebration that there's two pagan, satanic occultic high holidays. The two highest are Halloween and Christmas. Christmas being the highest because it celebrates light or darkness conquering light. Ruling light. That's what it celebrates. And all participants celebrate it too, whether you know it or not. So, don't be mad at me for telling you. I'm just the messenger. Or, you know, do your own research and look at me as one to invoke thought. You know, to encourage you to do a little research on the shit. You know, Valentine's Day. Another deadly sin. Lust. What is it? Easter. Goddess of fertility. Ain't got nothing to do with the resurrection of Christ. St. Patrick's Day, that's just a false idol. Fucking 4th of July is pride. Fucking Thanksgiving, of course, gluttony. Christmas, darkness, overtaking light, greed. You know, on Halloween, just satanic all the way around. And maybe I should start rebuking motherfuckers when they tell me Merry Christmas. Get that behind me, Satan. And like I said, I hold no judgment in anybody that in ignorance or unable to see past their own brainwashing. But I'm gonna say it. You know, I'm gonna stand in mine and my belief. And like I said, I just choose not to participate. Not today. Not in the origins and with my knowledge, it's just it's unacceptable for me. So, you know, you show love and all of that every day. Or it's fucking fake. Fucking fake. You know it is fucking, no. That's my take in it. Don't mean you have to accept it. That's just all hell Satan. Satan claws. He loves this day. And the fact that, you know, he's got everybody buffaloed and snowed. You know, it's easy to deceive somebody. The work is opening their eyes after they've been deceived. So, believe me, I know. I've been through a lot of it. A lot of shit I thought I knew, and that's the way it was from the ground up. Because of brainwashing. You know, question everything. That means God himself, too. So, I don't wish you get everything you want, blah, 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 blah. I hope you get some knowledge. That's my prayer and blessing. But anyway, I'll have some new digs, a new crib after the first of the year. Yes, sir. Rick, you'll be glad to know It even got a goddamn shower in it. That way you ain't got a bitch, nothing taking a bath in the rain. You goofy bitch. At least I take a bath, whether running water or not. But anyway. So. Well, 3 years ago, I'd getting out of jail this morning. Or was it 4 now? It's been a minute. Who knows who's keeping count? Except for a fucking bozo named Tanya. Because she thinks after the time runs out, the time runs out. But anyway, she ought to know better. It runs out, but I'm tired of it. So, yeah, I'll have some fish tanks. This summer's gonna be a good one. Now next week, well, 3 days gonna be pretty good. 2 days. I'm headed north to go deer hunting. Got a 15-pointer on the fucking list. Yep, that could be a fucking $1 million deer too. Think. What do you do when the holidays damn evil the devil don't even celebrate it? It's so sad. Asking for a friend. But y'all go back to looking at the toolbox. I ain't been on TV. No. I could have set you up in the fish house and looking at fish. Boy, it's 80 degrees in there. And hell, they 70 something out here. But anyway, my job ain't changed nobody's mind to save nobody's soul. Just to stand on what my convictions are. And that's what they are. Well, I imagine that's what it's going to be. It's a human sumbitch today, boy. Humid. But, better than that dry heat in hell. How do I know? I stoked the fucking furnace, dummies. That's how I know. I stoked the furnaces. I feed them some bitches. Keep it good and warm for everybody. So I'll give y'all a change of view. Out over one little fish pond in the backyard. We'll step around just a minute. Oh, I'm back, you lucky. Corporations, that's right. Somewhat, I agree. The whole planet is a cargo cult, there, Brandon. So, and the reason I say, hey, there you go. Um, well, see, I don't subscribe to religion. Some people, oh, I'm super religious. I, if anything, I'm a spiritual being, my friend. Um, and for whatever reason, all your comments wasn't showing up. I had to scroll through them, but and I apologize for my rudeness in it. Uh, but yeah, I like dual purpose things. You know, whether it's heat, or whatever. But well, I mean, when they tell us, we're going to talk biblical shit. Now, the devil's a super genius, a beautiful being, a forked, convincing tongue. I mean, he almost tempted Christ, according to the Bible. Not almost. He did tempt Christ. Christ just didn't succumb to the temptations. But I'd write my own book. Making the bad guy the good guy and the good guy the bad guy and just full of lies. That's what I do. And that's the reason I say question everything. I get twinges in right and wrong. And, I know the difference. As most do. Well, I believe pretty well everybody except for the severely mentally retarded know what's right and wrong. And some of it may be by environment, or brainwashing or whatever, but or just habit. I mean, the devil himself knows the difference between right and wrong. So, but it's easier to I got you, little brother. The tree of green. Well, that's what he gave us. First Genesis, I believe it's 1:16, said God gave us a seed-bearing herb and saw that it was good. Yeah. So, and might on the floor let the whole plant get mine. Yeah, the whole tree get mine. But damn sun just come out. Look at this shit. I'll say that. Right, brother? I got you. Conventional Christianity. I like the way you put that, brother. So, well, there's one thing about it. I've never been accused of being conventional in anything. I'm the one that cuts the grain. So, well, let's listen to the police counter while we chat. There's crazy shit that goes on around here, boy. Last night was hopping. That's weird. I got a police scanner going, protects our cannabis and all of that. And on my phone, you can see it says I fucked. But when I click on I fucked, it pulls up Texarkana police bill. So what's up with that? That's kind of crazy. Wouldn't you say? Anyway. And it sounds dead as hell today. Either they ain't answering the phone or nobody calling in. But not crazy. But anyway, yeah, I just want to tell everybody happy Mary y'all fucked yourselves. If anything, at least I'm consistent with that. And I guess I'll bounce around. I got shit to do. And all that good stuff. So maybe tune in for a good fishing stream or something later. Till then, be better, be more happy and healthy. But by all means, fuck Christmas.